7 a.m. on this Friday morning, November 14th, 2025. We've got us quite the orange morning so far. You see some nice colorations back here. I am recording this through the screen of my bedroom window, so it might not come out all that great. Anymore, I really don't care about the quality of my videos, as yesterday's recording that I did for my special presentation had some complications with my turntable, and furthermore that presentation turned out to be over 50 minutes in duration. Might have to do some severe editing, and furthermore, as far as copyright, kind of ran into some issues with that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and step out onto my balcony, even though it's very cold out here this morning, as I can feel the coolness coming in through the window. Yeah, I'll step out. Just donned in my bathrobe, if you will, and I want to get a quick recording of the moon. So as you can see, it's still rather dark out here. We come up here, and possibly the camera is struggling. Yeah, struggling with the exterior lighting out here, so not gonna come out great. No. Looks quite a lot fatter in my screen than what it appears within the light of this early morning hour. Yeah, you can see that this camera is really struggling with the exterior light here. How unfortunate. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is, right? And over the last few days, there has been many shared recordings, especially through our mainstream medias in this area, of the northern lights. And it's just quite ironic how we've had such clear skies, or so-called clear skies, during the time period of this claimed CME from the sun that has caused these very colorful appearances of said northern lights, aurora borealis, if you will, especially with all of the activities that I have shown of recent days. So it's almost as though it appears that I'm already been spotted. Not yet. Already been spotted by Mugsy, the little kitten, wanting breakfast. Yeah. But as you can see, clear enough to where I can actually pick up. What are you doing? Well, we come running right up. Not good, not good. Too early in the morning for this. And yeah, alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I guess I got to deal with a kitten that's just a little too attached to me. Anyways, that is that. Have yourselves a great one. I'll do what I can with this presentation. Once again, so very lengthy of a recording, and the song did not play that well because of the turntable, the age of the turntable. So I'm kind of perplexed as to how I'm going to orchestrate this, if I even do come out with it now. And I spent a lot of time, like I said, with this recording, as it is almost an hour's long in length. So I might have to do quite a little bit of editing and go from there, or possibly just scrap the whole presentation altogether. I'm not sure. But yeah, and we were supposed to be a little warm today, so as far as in the 50s, and that'd be in Fahrenheit. Yeah, 50 plus degrees today, so-called sunny skies. We'll see what we can see from this point on. Thanks for watching. Take care. If it's your Friday, have a great day. If it's nighttime in your area, well, have a great night. Otherwise, catch me back here on this flip side of reality. And thanks for watching. 7:30 a.m. Yeah, out here at the feeding grounds, a little too early, as typically the feeding does not take place until approximately an hour away from now. But because of this little one here, of course, heard him in the background in my previous recording. I got all this started off early. But due to this, it is also taking place before some of the other nuisance cat, if you will, comes up. And it's chilly out here. And for some reason, I seem to be having issues with my phone. As when I attempted to begin this recording, there was quite the delay to my camera. Once again, all I can blame is the onset and infiltration of this nonsense known as artificial intelligence into this device. I might end up coming out here, spend some time a little bit later. And we still have just a little bit of coloration that's kicking off back here, in which we can go ahead and zoom in and dim down the lighting just so we can see the glow a little bit more. And okay, already we have our early morning visitor up here. Blackjack, let's do it. Yeah, there we go. Major leap across the branches, tree to tree. Yes, hi Blackjack. How you doing? And thing is unfortunately there might be an injured squirrel out here because once again, been having issues with a certain cat that has become a nuisance. And just like I've had to scold Wolf in the past for basically doing the same things. How you doing, Black? Huh? Well, you're coming right up, aren't you? Yeah, okay, coming. Watch this, watch this. He's right close to me. All right. This is awesome. This is making my day right now. But yeah, hi Blackjack. coming up, coming up to the stash spot, are we? Oh, yeah, uh, we're we're like right close as far as distance. But anyways, Oreo, I was after something black last night, and Oreo is the black and white cat. And again, I don't know if it was a black squirrel or a black cat, but I managed to stop what was going on, even though I was up in my bedroom and basically hollering out and making sounds in order to stop what was occurring. And Oreo did take off as whatever it was that was black in color had more or less limped its way back into the woods here. And, you know, I just cannot tolerate that kind of activity, if you will. But again, we are seeing the so-called sunrise back here. And the nice orange coloration without even really needing to dim down the lighting. But if we were to, oh, I can hear more activity. Oh, okay. Now, now we got Rusty, or, well, no, it's a red squirrel back here, hopping around. I don't think it is Rusty though. Rusty the red squirrel. Quite a little bit of activity already kicking off, and it seems to really occur when I make my presence out here, right? As we just seen with Blackjack. And of course, you know, like I've stated often in the past, once you name them, you claim them. And yeah, okay, the red squirrels. Right up in here. Might be able to see a little bit of movement. And yeah, okay, now we got some bird activity that is beginning to kick off. Okay, right there, yeah. That's a little red squirrel right up here. You might be able to see just a little lump on that branch, but staying quite motionless. And that could be Rusty. I'm not sure. What? And yeah, and that's China right there. I'm actually out here monitoring the situation because of that cat Oreo. Yeah, you're a little chilly, aren't you? Well, that's what happens when you get out and about so early in the morning. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, it looks like somebody in trouble with the cops or something. Dim this down, yeah, okay. I can see some flashing of red and blue. Yeah, too much of that activity around here these days as well. I'm so tired of hearing sirens. And of course, the amount of overhead activity in conjunction with trains coming through at night. And more of our coloration of our morning sky here. But having Blackjack come up like that so early, oh, hey, here we go. Might as well go ahead and get this, right? Yeah, we'll dumb it down. There we go. So we got this kicking now. All right. Yeah. Turning out to be a Skywise observation day after all, huh? Oh, yeah. Quite a few observations in this recording already. And I just might go ahead and attach this to the previous morning's recording, and yeah, we'll have this another lengthy video. And again, you know, with my presentation of what I wanted to come out with, I'm still up in arms over whether to proceed and how to proceed. If I do proceed with it, I don't know. Oh, and here's another one that's okay. So we got this, and okay, we got one that's currently coming through the branches right here. At a slightly different location. Oh, we got the moon right up in here through the branches as well. So yeah, the fun has begun, right? And once again, there's the moon, which coming out a little bit better than this morning's earlier recording. I'll drop that lighting down all the way, really get a good perspective of viewing here. It already looks quite a lot different than what I was observing this morning. Quickly changing, so strange. All right, I'm going to pause this and see what else might occur. Oh, I've got a cat up here that's got to leave. And this one right here, causing too many issues. Been going after the cats, so time for scolding, and I'm not going to record that. So I'm going to shoo this cat off, even though it wants to come up and wants attention from me. That's the main theme anymore, is all of them. Oh, well, get out from underneath my feet. I just inadvertently stepped on the kitten. Oh well, we're going to shoo this cat off. Yeah, as you can see, there's piles of cat food out here, and these guys are just curled up, hanging out, you know, not really interested in the food itself. They've done a little bit of crunching and munching, but they're just up there hanging out. Why? Because I'm here. You know, I'm leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Yeah. Oh well. 'Tis only the life I lead, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh, crap. Fumbled. My fingers are getting just a little bit numb. Fumbled with the phone a little bit. My bad. Yeah, we got the geese that are becoming active already this morning. Got bird activity as well. And now, alright, we finally got a no-see-um up here, or what I like to consider as being such. Might be able to see it flying over. Not sure if it's picking us up or not. But once again, you know, the activity has begun, as we've seen just moments back. And again, I don't know if this is picking up this aircraft or not. There it is. Alright, we are seeing it. And again, I apologize for the fumbling of the phone, but It is rather chilly out here. My fingers are getting just a little bit numbed up. And now we can see the appearance. Sun right here. Let's go ahead and dim this down. Really get a nifty look at this in a different coloration, which is more to what I am visually seeing. We'll go ahead and just kind of zoom on back, or pan back. Mind you, people, I am still waking up myself, clearing the cobwebs out of my head, if you will. Yeah, my fingers are getting just a little bit on the numb side. Now, whether we could pick up any kind of anomaly here already this morning, no, I don't think so, but yeah, we'll continue on momentarily. Once again, I feel something more will be observable right directly. Yeah, as you can see, there's a little bit of, I've invested in a bag of bird seed, and well, we'll go ahead and try to, yeah, I can't see up in here, but anyways, that's what we have in our little stash spot of the tree for the birds and squirrels. I also bought some roasted peanuts, still in the shelves, and so I've been kind of handing those out a little bit here and there. Well, once again, you know, can't go with the food that I've laid out. They got to go to the bowl. The cats just see that as being so special back here. And the reason why I am sticking around out here is because of this cat back here, which is Oreo. It's been causing quite a few issues. And of course, watching me, waiting for me to leave, and I have not even scolded this cat yet. It just picked up on my vibes this morning, I could tell. And that's because of last night and how I interrupted whatever was kicking off. But it was a lot of, you know how it sounds when cats bite. But once again, I don't know if the black creature that was being attacked was a cat or a black squirrel, and I should state black fox squirrel. And of course, the blue jays are starting to sound off at this point in the morning, as well, I've been spotted by them too. Well, I think we'll go ahead and possibly end up with just a little bit more squirrel activity out here. As once again, the woods are slowly starting to wake up, if you will. It looks like these two are playing. We're here. There we go. Well, okay. I gotta pause this as I need to deal with this cat. So I just shoot Oreo off, and hell, might have even kind of spooked the squirrel a little bit. And we got another one that, you know, coming up. Wow, wow, they are just running around all over back in here. Oh, it's a red squirrel chasing. Yeah. Those little red squirrels, man, they go after these fox squirrels. Something fierce. And to be honest, I am not all that far away from this black fox squirrel here. Yep, now Oreo's chasing another cat. Oh, and of course we got some ground level activity that's going to kick off here. And then back just a little bit further, we have yet another black squirrel. But I think this one here might be blackjack. And again, you know, the squirrel is much closer than what the camera actually makes it out to be. Yeah. And grabbed himself some breakfast. Got a walnut, I believe. Off and running. And we got a red squirrel up here, which could be, once again, Rusty. And okay, so now we got some bird activity coming in with my blue jays. Or I gotta stop saying my. It's just too possessive of speech. And I do believe that they are aware of the seed that I've placed in the crotch of this tree, yeah. And let's go ahead and swing on back over here for another viewing of this light. And yeah, not really seeing. Well, there might be some coloration of, or I should say anomalous coloration. I don't know. Alright, I think I am going to end this here right directly. Yeah, thinking that we are getting a little bit of this anomaly coming through here. Sidestep a little bit. Yeah, not too sure. But anyways, I think we've gotten plenty of early morning observations. Almost said operations. This morning. And yeah. Still monitoring this cat. And yeah, it is out hunting, if you will. And that's one of the things that I won't tolerate is, you know, that type of activity to happen while I am out here. as well as, you know, going after other cats just for whatever reasons it has for doing so. Yeah, this has gotten quite a little bit higher. As far as the ascension, if you will. And again, you know, trying to get some of this anomaly here. I'm not sure if I'm getting anything, but yeah, my fingers are like quite numb now. So I'm going to end this. I have yet to have my breakfast. So this is going to do it. I'll probably be back out here in a few hours, as this appears as though it's going to be our last decent day to actually spend time outside. And almost looks like we have a cardinal that's flown up here. And yeah, I think I seen a little bit of red coloration up in here. Anyways, yeah, I think enough is enough. And I'll return with some other content later, but all in all, as always, have a great one. Thanks for watching.